Have you ever reached the end of the day feeling completely drained? And then one small thing, one more questions from your child, one more unplanned moment, or one small change in your plan, and that suddenly brings irritation or frustration. And later, when everything goes quiet, you start replaying those moments in your mind, and then you ask yourself, or sometimes you tell yourself, I should not have reacted like that. I should not have said those words. I should not have snapped with my child. Why couldn't I handle the things better? Why I am not able to respond the way I want to when I love my family, my kids so much? Why did I lose my calm? If this feels familiar, this video is for you. Stay tuned until the end and you will find more valuable insights. Because many times it's not about needing more patience or trying harder. It's your body telling you that it needs support, it needs help. So today I am sharing with you 5 simple ways to calm your nervous system so that you can move from feeling low, nervous, exhausted, and feeling reactive to feeling more balanced, calm, connected, and more present. Before we move ahead, let me quickly introduce myself to you. Hi, I am Dr. Someshwari, founder of Holistic Harmony Hub. I am on a mission to help 100,000 women, mothers, connect with themselves because I have seen a generation of mothers silently sacrificing their energy, emotions, and dreams while taking care of everyone else. And I don't want the next generation to inherit the same story which I have seen in the past generation. I truly believe that motherhood should expand a woman, not erase her. Through simple and sustainable small lifestyle shifts, mother can connect with themselves and reclaim their calmer, healthier, and more aligned lives. The reason why this work matters to me because when I look around, I see so many mothers doing everything they can, working, taking care of home, kids, managing everything, managing all the responsibilities. From outside, everything looks fine, but somewhere inside, they are running on empty. And I know this feeling because I have been through this. I have experienced this too. I remember those moments when I would go on guilt trips after snapping at my son, or when I would have those big feelings. And for a long time, I thought maybe I need to manage my feelings better. I need to learn to manage my emotion, my anger in a better way. I should try harder, or I should try some different ways, technique. But the more I explored, the more I understood something very important. The problem was not that I was lacking something. The problem was not that I was lacking skills or I was not able to manage my emotion or my time for that matter, but the problem was that I was constantly draining myself without creating enough space, enough moments to recharge myself. It's like a draining battery which is still continuously in use, and we don't give enough time to recharge and After some time, it starts beeping, it starts signaling you. In the same way, our body is sending us signals that we really need to listen. That's where I truly understood this is nothing but it's overwhelm. It's not a personality, it's not who you are. It's a signal sent by your body that your body is carrying too much for too long time without truly giving itself a time to recharge, to recover, so that enough recovery time is missing. And when I understood this, the way I talked to myself changed. I became more compassionate toward myself. I started asking myself, how can I support myself better? And that changed everything. During this journey of understanding myself, my emotions, overwhelm, uh, I came across different small practices, small lifestyle shifts that can support us in reconnecting with ourselves and creating that calm in our everyday life. It's not about adding more on your to do list. But before I share them, I have a small disclaimer. Here, not one size fits all. The one thing or the one tool or one practice that helps someone may not help another person and vice versa. So the something that you feel that is helping you might not help your friend, or the thing that is helping your friend might not help you. And more importantly, this journey is not about collecting more information, more tools, techniques, or as I said earlier, not to add on your already full to do list. It's about becoming curious about yourself and trying small practices, listening to your body, and slowly discovering what helps you feel more connected, supported, aligned, and calm. So, let's dive deep into those 5 simple practices. So, let's begin with our practice one. It's the pause and the calm anchor practice. It's about creating a pause and building your own calm anchor. A calm anchor is a small action, a gesture, or even a small word that reminds you to come back to yourself. But the most important thing is we create our calm anchor during the moment of calm and not when we are already in the middle of overwhelm. You can do this by during a quiet moment. You can find a place to sit comfortably, place hand on your heart, take a slow breath, and remind yourself, I am here, I am safe, and I can come back to myself. When you repeat this in calm moments, your body starts connecting with your anchor and start feeling safe and start to experience a moment of slowdown. And later, during the moment of overwhelm, when irritation rises, when emotion feels big, when you feel like reacting immediately, you pause and come back to your anchor. Place your hand on heart, take the deep breath, and give yourself a small moment before responding. The goal here is not to stop emotions, not to suppress them, whatever you are feeling. The goal is to create a familiar pathway to appear to yourself or to come back to yourself when those emotions appear. Sounds simple? So let's move to our practice 2. It's about mindful sensory check-in. The name itself suggests. It's a small practice where we bring our attention back to our present experience, to our body, to emotions, to thoughts. You can start by finding a quiet place, just as we did in our first practice. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, or simply soften your gaze. First, notice your bodily sensation. Observe your breath. Notice your heartbeat or tension in any of your body parts. Then, gently identify your emotions. How am I feeling in this moment right now? Ask yourself. Without judging yourself, without labeling, because nothing is good or bad here. We have to just observe without being judgmental about ourselves. And after this, observe your thoughts. What am I thinking in this moment right now? Simply notice what is coming up without trying to stop those thoughts, without trying to be judgmental about your thoughts. And finally, stay present with yourself in those moments. So now you remember the flow. Pause, notice your body, breath, notice your breath and the tension in any of your body part. Identify your emotions and then observe your thoughts. That's it. And most important, stay present without being judgmental about the anything you are noticing in this process. This practice helps us build self-awareness and emotional regulation because we slowly start understanding our internal state instead of ignoring the bodily signals or the signals our body is trying to send to us. And when we learn to acknowledge our emotions without immediately reacting, we create a space between what we feel and how we respond, and that gives us choice. We can choose how to respond. We are able to create that pause, and then we are able to choose our response more wisely, more consciously. And the most important thing in this technique is we are not trying to judge or force ourselves to feel differently. The only purpose here is to become more aware about ourselves. So let's move toward our third practice, which is calm breath reset. Many times when we are overwhelmed, we try to calm ourselves with the help of our thoughts, with the help of our words. We tell ourselves, calm down, be relaxed, stop feeling that, or sometimes even we confront that, why are you feeling so much? Even we do that for our kids. But sometime before our mind can slow down, our body needs support. So, one simple breathing practice you can explore is combining diaphragmatic breathing with 4-4-6 breathing. Place one hand on your belly gently and you inhale slowly. While inhaling, notice your stomach rising or moving outward, expanding, and breathe in for the count of 4. Then hold your breath for the count of 4 and then slowly breathe out for the count of 6. While breathing out or exhaling, notice that your stomach goes in or come back again. And repeat this for a few rounds. The reason we focus on a slower and longer exhale is because it gently signals our body to move from a state of alertness to a state of feeling safe, calm. And when our body starts slowing down, our thoughts naturally also get little more space. This small space helps us or gives us a small pause. It creates a pause to reconnect with ourselves and gives us a choice the way we want to respond. So let's move further with our fourth technique, which is gentle movement and stretching. Movement is not always about exercise or fitness. Sometimes movement is the way of giving our body a healthy outlet, healthy expression of whatever we have been carrying. As far now we know that overwhelm is carrying too much for too long without enough space, time for recovery. And many times emotions are not just something we experience in our mind. Emotions are also experienced by our body in some or other form. And when stress, frustration, or tension keeps building without healthy outlet, sometimes it comes out in the way we really don't want it to come, as a form of irritation, snapping, or reacting in that moment. So, gentle movement gives our body another way to express and release some of what we are holding. It can be something simple: stretching your body, moving your shoulders, shaking your hand gently, or a small mindful walk, or any moment that feels supportive to you, to your body. The goal is not to push harder, to push yourself to make another moment, to push yourself to do one more task. The goal is to listen to your body and give it a healthy way to release and reconnect. So now let's build our fifth practice, which is your calm emergency kit. Let's create our calm emergency kit, because when everything is going well, it is easy to think clearly. But during those heated moments, when emotions are high, when irritation is at peak, and when we feel like reacting immediately, even when we react even without thinking, that is usually the hardest time to decide what we needed. That's why creating a simple reset plan beforehand can support us. Your emergency calm kit can be your collection of the practices that can help you to bring back to yourself. And the simple place to start is pause. Pause is powerful. It's our power pack practice. Next come naming the feeling. Name what you are feeling in that moment, and then choose the way you want to respond. You can use your calm anchor here. Take a few slow breaths, or do a quick sensory check in, stretch, or choose any practice that supports you in that moment. And remember, practicing these tools does not mean that suddenly we become a monk who never experience anger, frustration, or difficult emotion. We are humans, and emotions are the our natural part. So those moments will still come. The goal is not to never feel overwhelmed, but our goal is learning how to come back to ourselves when overwhelm appears. Goal is to reach one more step closer to live more in a more aligned way. And calm is not built by changing your entire life overnight. It is built through small moments where you choose to listen to yourself again. Because, as I said earlier, motherhood should not erase you, it should expand you. Share which practice you want to try first and which practice feels supportive to you. And if you would like to learn more such techniques, tools, or if you would like to have more support on your journey, subscribe and join me at Holistic Harmony Hub, where we are creating new stories of motherhood, where one can feel calm, healthy, connected with themselves and be more like themselves again. Thank you for watching till the end.